Arsenal are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Conte did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well read, nice interception. Probing pass. Doku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi played into space. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he welcomes it in. And it's Messi. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckenbauer clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Corner number 2 then. Beckham gets it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Mendes spots it and intercepts. And that is a little undercooked. That is ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vardiol going full steam ahead down the left flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckenbauer, Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's chosen to go back. Mbappe, and he's had a hit! Goal! Arsenal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckham, great vision.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Tries to play it through. Sané, Haaland, and the shot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely...
And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! And there is his 30th goal. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's... Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. He's being urged to shoot. Beckham. And he's intervened well there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Viene sostituito con il
Here we go again,
numero
then.
6. Attenzione, un cambio.
Can he get on the end of this?
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. That's been slipped through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rodri has a shot! That's got him rattled. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, there's a probing ball. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Doku. Doku puts his foot on the gas.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Dijk gets it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the cross. And that has been cleared.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
Can he get it through? Now it's
spettatori.
Mbappe. And he's on his way. Mbappe, shot a goal. It's in. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that really is so impressive. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Doku. Well, that has not gone well. Nuno Mendes. And here's Haaland. Hazard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a cute ball. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos. Hazard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Messi. And Messi! And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Milan. Numero 17, Hazard. Numero 20, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15, il numero 10, Neymar, il numero 23, Van der Vaart.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Messi. Mbappe. Camavinga. Gerson. Tries to pass it through. Turns and goes back. And the shot! And it's there! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
Alexander
minuti di
Arnold.
recupero.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's a throw-in. Rafinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Rafinha. He's away! Rafinha. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Attenzione, signore e
Mbappe
signori.
reflecting
Ricordiamo a
on
tutti
a
i tifosi
stellar
di non
performance
perdere di vista
and
i
now
propri
taking
bambini
home
durante